another week 1 matchup coming your way. As you can see, I'm playing with the that's an insult to my Rams, the Los Angeles Rams, and that's my base team for this franchise. But however, I'm playing this franchise very unique. I'm playing with multiple teams just for the fun of it, and just so that I can get the full experience of Madden 19 of playing with everybody. So I'm going to be, the next game we're going to be playing is Steelers versus Browns. I'm going to user control the Steelers. So let's go ahead and get this game ready and set up and ready in high gear right now. So let's go ahead and do this right now. I'm playing on 6-minute quarters on all pro level, and that's what we're going to do. So 6-minute quarters, all pro level, and we're about to face off and square off against the Browns. So let me set some season goals for Mike Tomlin. I think he'll be 11 games, 11 wins, and we'll just get this game started. We got Juju and Antonio Brown and James Conner right now. But what I'm going to do right now, just to, I'm going to put Baker, I'm going to select Cleveland because I'm going to be playing with them too during the season. I'm going to let Baker Mayfield start this game just so he get that, He had a good Thursday night game, by the way, last night, and I really enjoyed watching him play. So I got to show Baker some love. So let me have him start over Terrell right now. Bam. Okay. So there we go. They got Kendall Wright, Antonio Callaway. The game picked up Kendall Wright, so I guess that's a good pick for him. So anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and get this game going and kick things off in high gear. Let's go back to the Steelers now. And where is the Steelers at? Oh, here we go. All right. So let's get this game started, guys. Like I always do, I always tune out the audio when I play. So far, we've played numerous games. If you go to the league schedule, we've played all the games that have been played already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 games. So we got 1, 2, 3. Not gonna play with them. Not gonna play with neither one of them. 4. Not none of them. Pretty much 5 games left that we're going to user control. So thank you guys for tuning in, and let's get ready to rumble.
I mean that.
Out, valet, walk out, all these bins I lost count, cause I'm too up right now.
The #1 pick starts on day 1. Hey, it's the coach. This is the opening weekend of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, Baker Mayfield. Your time is now. The Heisman Trophy winner gets the start on opening day. But his Browns are in for a stern test against the reigning AFC North champs, the Pittsburgh Steelers. I'll be back at halftime with a look at games in progress. But first, let's get you to the land. Standing by, it's our #1 picks, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers. No more training camp, no more exhibitions. The 2018 NFL season on EA Sports is underway. This will be taken short. Shelling through the defense. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They're led onto the field by a man who needs no introduction, Ben Roethlisberger.
And when you just sit and look at the raw numbers, you actually kick back and nod in appreciation about the career Ben Roethlisberger has had. Went over 50,000 passing yards last year, 8th all-time. But what he wants more than anything, one more run at a Super Bowl where he's won twice previously.
First carry for James Conner. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Roethlisberger hooking up with Brown to get the Steelers a first.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
That's 30 yards now in the last 2 plays, back-to-back 15-yarders, and they're rolling.
Well, he's looking sharp right from the get-go here. Tough division. They needed this kind of a start. But I think this is part of where scripting comes in. We always hear about the scripting of plays, how they're going to be called. Everyone dress rehearses their script, and right now they're following it to a T.
And for that opening drive, so part of the script still to come, right, partner?
Yeah, no doubt about it. We've got a ways to go with that, but you can tell that they worked on the script the entire week in practice, and it's paying off for them.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Larry Ogunjobi breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
And Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. And we drop you in at the start of this next possession in a 3-0 ball game. They go play action here on first down. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they'll get it all the way out near midfield to the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is now with his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker. Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Now a play fake here on first down. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Hurry up, let's go.
Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. Now you get a look at Roethlisberger down on the ground, and you hope it's not the knee. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, Rudolph. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. The Steelers making their way out. It's sort of an interesting offseason for them. You at times get the sense that there's not always complete harmony, but boy, when you get everyone together and that offense is humming, there's something to watch.
They almost feel like a team that they actually use that works for them, right? Different guys want the ball, different guys want attention, and then when it's focused on them, they tend to produce. Now, I think on the defensive side of the ball, they got a great rookie season out of T.J. Watt at outside linebacker. But I'm hearing whispers this offseason that Bud Dupree, another outside linebacker, is due for a big season. And if so, they could be back to being known as Blitzburg. Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Now it's the backup Rudolph. This one complete, right side to McDonald. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, here's Rudolph. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Rodgers. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. From the red zone now, Rudolph. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the rookie Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guy. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. This offense trots back out there now, and as they do, Charles, one thing to point out that we saw a second ago are some of the new rules in the NFL this year regarding kickoffs.
Yeah, nowadays, the kickoff team, no more running starts. Remember that when you got to circle a guy around and here he goes? No more. You have to start, close to the ball. And when it's kicked, then you get to take off and go, so you can't build up your speed that way. Also, when you're returning it, remember those wedges that we used to say where guys would form together, 2 or 3 guys? No more of those. So it'd be a lot more man-on-man, one-on-one blocking. And also they have rules about where people have to be when the ball's kicked, where they have to be when the ball's caught. So to me, it's much more like a punt return than it is an actual kickoff return. So I'm eager to see if teams now take their punt returners, those nifty guys who make people miss in the open field, and make them the kickoff returners as well, because I think you can still get big plays in this area if you have the right people back there.
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They run with Connor, and he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. They'll fake the handoff. Now Rudolph. And he's got Rodgers. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now Rudolph. Dancing to his left. We just saw the first NFL touchdown pass for Mason Rudolph as they are an extra point. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They'll fake it. Now Rudolph. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. On 2nd and 10, Rudolph. And he whips that one incomplete there. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. He's up to 70 yards receiving now as that last catch gets him a first down. On first down, it's Rudolph. And that is incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Rudolph looking to throw. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
And there's a man they call AB, always a volume receiver. He gobbles up catches. Holds a number 2 and number 4 spots for most receptions in a season in NFL history. And in 2015, just 7 catches shy of setting the single-season mark for most receptions, currently held by Marvin Harrison, a Hall of Famer.
He had 136 catches that year on the heels of 129 the season before. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy run.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first down, Rudolph. He's going deep for Brown. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. Now we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now it's Rudolph. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up... Third down. And the Steelers on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Rudolph. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and he picked up a first down for him, too.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get... And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Emmanuel Ogbah coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's a backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's getting...
And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. They're down here in a one-score game. With the time, it's a factor, but it's not. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Denzel Ward. And they will take over possession of the football. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. That'll bring up 2nd down. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Travis.
Yeah, 6 interceptions, not acceptable. Lost Ben Roethlisberger to an injury. This is a good game for Browns. They deserve to win. We deserve to lose. 22 of 34, 227 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception for Baker. It's good to do against the Pittsburgh Steel Curtain. Duke Johnson did his thing. Jarvis Landry didn't do his thing. Shut down. We locked him down, but David Njoku did his thing. So yeah, he got 1 drop too. So not a good game, man. 17-10, we lost this game. Piece of shit, Mason Rudolph didn't really do crap. So, anyways, 2 drops by Antonio Brown. That is uncharacteristic of him. 3 drops for Juju Smith. So, this is one of them games, man. So, thank you guys for tuning into this game. Hopefully, you guys want enjoy the next game. We lost Ben Roethlisberger. He had a herniated disc, so he might be out for the whole year. So, cool. Thank you guys. Let's check to see who we got up next on the schedule, and then we'll go from there. Week 1, and almost done. Next game, we got to play with the Chargers. Keenan Allen, Phillip Rivers. Try to beat them damn Chiefs. I can't stand Chiefs. I hate them. So anyways, thank you guys for tuning into this game.